region. Contact form region. Your name edit required. Blank. Type a
Kevin.
Your email edit required. Blank. Type in text.
I'm just gonna. Can I just put fake stuff in?
Kevin@temp.com.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, it's fine.
Phone edit. Blank. Type in text.
What for phone? Just any old number.
555.
Okay.
Your message optional edit. Blank. Type in text.
This is a test.
Favorite prime number edit spin box. Blank. To set the value, use the arrow keys or type the value.
What's it? Oh, just
1.
I guess 1. Yeah. Okay. I was like, wait, what is that?
Dark chocolate checkbox not checked. To check, press space bar.
Yeah,
I'm making a
so
selection for something, but I don't know what.
Contact Form 7 didn't include the ability for without me writing the HTML for it. So I'm treating these forms by default. What do they give me by default without me writing my own HTML code? They didn't give me a label for the checkboxes.
Ugh.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
So I didn't put a label on.
Yeah, okay.
They're optional fields. So you can just skip past it if you don't want to mark it.
Okay.
But you can mark it if you'd like to.
Well, I do like dark chocolate.
There you go. Just go ahead and mark
I don't know what I'm picking, but
checked.
I don't know what it's asking me, but
milk chocolate checkbox not checked. Semi-sweet chocolate checkbox not checked.
Check boxes, so presumably there's multiple things to pick from, but
bananas radio button checked.
Oh. Okay,
it's
so this
so
is
much better on the next form when there's context.
Yeah.
Combo box. Oats. Bananas radio button check. Pineapple radio button check. Sure. 2 of 3. To change the select bananas combo box. Oats. That's
really okay. Sure.
Address edit. Blank. Type in text.
Okay.
123 Main Street.
There we go.
Date time edit. Month edit. Spin box 0. To set the value, use the.
So this is just testing for a date type entry box because you know, lots of forms nowadays ask for either an absolute date, like when I was getting my dog a bath, the groomer wanted to know when was her vaccination date. Okay. Or they might want to know a relative date, like when would you like to book the appointment? So if available, I put in both an absolute and a relative date box, but this one only had one date box, so it's just a date box.
Okay.
Day edit, month edit.
Oh, I see. I can just pick.
Day edit, spin box, year edit, spin box, 2024.
Okay.
Show date picker button menu, press space.
Do we want to test the date picker?
Try, see if the date picker works for you.
7 columns and 6 rows. Thursday, September 26th.
Oh, it's the 25th. Oh, I don't even know today's date.
Wednesday, September 25th, 2024. Selected. Column 4.
It did actually select. Can you confirm and exit?
Show date picker button menu. Press space to activate the menu, then navigate with arrow keys.
It did not tell me that anything selected.
Year edit spin box. Day edit spin box 25.
I mean, you can check it, but it doesn't tell you it actually like confirmed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Year edit spin box. Show date picker but website edit blank. Type in text.
So this is just testing a URL field.
And that's not required, right? It doesn't say required or anything.
It is not required.
Okay. Just do easy A11 or example.com.
Leave it blank if you want.
Okay.
I consent to the checkbox not checked. To check, press space bar.
Oh dear. I consent to the checkbox. Yes.
So as a visual person, I consent to the privacy policy, which is a link to the privacy policy.
Privacy policy link.
So you did not hear with the checkbox that it was going to the privacy policy.
I consent to the checkbox not checked. To check, press space bar.
Right.
That's bad.
Yep. I think you have to select it. It actually doesn't tell you if it's required. I would imagine it's required, but
I don't remember if I actually made it required on this form. So most of them had a actual like a GDPR box or terms and conditions box that I could add to the form, which would automatically put it in as required. I was trying to keep everything as defaulty without fixing stuff.
Yeah.
You know, because the novice user is just going to click install, throw in what's there by default and go.
Yep.
So,
all
right, go ahead and submit the form.
There was an error trying to send your message. Please try again later.
Okay, that's helpful.
Yes. So
Not.
one of the issues with Contact Form 7 is the lack of useful messages.
Yes. So does it? And I assume things are highlighted in red, maybe, but
let me see if one of the other forms will submit.
I guess you'd have to go back through and check everything.
So just hold on a sec. I'm going to try submitting. Yeah, the other forms are submitting. So so I did not configure email SMTP for this website because, again, I wanted to see how well these forms did without help. So the other forms are submitting and storing their submissions, even though email is not available.
Okay.
So we can go on to the next form.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
That's the start of the form.
Skip the content, same page link, banner region, fluent forms, main region, contact form demo group, first name edit, blank, placeholder, first name, type in text.
Okay.
So we got multiple first names being read off. What they actually coded in the HTML is they put a ARIA label in addition to the visual label. So there's a visual label marked up inside a label and it says first name. And then they also put an ARIA label on that same label.
Where's the placeholder coming from? Is that also?
And then they put a placeholder on the input field.
Okay.
So it's first name, first name, first name.
You really know it's your first name. Okay.
Yes.
Blank. Last name.
Whoops.
Last name edit, blank, placeholder, last name, type in text.
I assume it's similar.
Yep.
Here. Yeah, I guess I'll just
Email required as pop-up.
What did we do?
Seeing all of your email addresses.
What did I put last time? I can't remember. Was it just example or?
Yeah, you just put a test email in there.
test@temp.com.
Phone/mobile edit, blank, placeholder, mobile number, type in text, as pop-up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a lot. It's also showing a pop-up of a string of all 5s. Oh, but that's because we just filled that in on the last one.
Is it trying to auto?
It's trying to autofill. Yes, that's what it looks like.
And I don't actually know that's happening.
Yeah.
I don't see. So should I? Is it there? I can't.
It's visible to me. Try the down arrow.
Autofill this box expanded. 555.
It autofilled it. But it didn't tell you anything about it. I'm not entirely certain where that came from.
No.
Because it's not showing the markup for autocomplete.
There's an ARIA attribute, right, for autocomplete?
Yes.
If I remember correctly. Should I just use this? Should I just press enter?
Yeah,
we'll try
go
that
ahead.
one.
Continue with that.
Your message edit required. Blank placeholder. Your message. Type in text.
This is a test.
Favorite prime number edit spin box. Blank to set the value. 1. 1.
Yep.
Dark chocolate checkbox not checked. To check, press space bar.
It's like last
so did it read off the favorite types of chocolate? I didn't catch it.
Dark chocolate checkbox not checked.
No.
To check, press space bar.
All I did was press tab.
Oh, so it didn't read off the label. There's a visible label, favorite types of chocolate.
I wonder, do you think that could be a JAWS thing too, though, or no? If there's an actual label there, it shouldn't be.
No, because the label's not for the inputs. So there's a label.
Oh, like visual.
It's just a visual label.
I see. Okay. Well, that's why.
Via code.
Oh, that's why. It's not like label 4 equals.
It's not a programmatic label.
Okay. Got it.
Yep. That's
so that's expected if it's coded out. Yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure.
It's a WCAG issue. Yes.
Yes. I wasn't sure if that was a JAWS thing, but
nope. It's a WCAG.
Checked. Milk chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate checkbox not checked. To check, bananas radio button not checked.
And again, we have a visual label, but it is not programmatically attached to the inputs, so you aren't getting the information.
And this is just straight out of the box. Right.
Yep.
For this. Okay.
Bananas radio button checked. Favorite grain combo box. And dash select and dash. To change the selection, use the arrow keys.
Oh, interesting.
Ah, well, you've got a label this time.
Oats. Wheat. Oats. Wheat. Oats. Address line 1 edit. Blank. Placeholder. Address line 1. Type in text.
Yeah, again, we have the constantly repeated inputs because it's a visual label, an ARIA label, and a placeholder. So you
Address
get that
line
3
2 edit.
times.
Yes.
City.
So
Address
all of
line
these
2
are
edit. Blank.
optional. You can just tab through city
City
and
edit.
state.
Blank. State edit. Blank. Placeholder. State. Zip code edit. Blank. Country combo box. Select country to change.
That also sounds optional.
Yes.
Date absolute edit.
But
Blank.
go ahead
Type in
and
text.
try the select country. See if you can
Uganda.
get to United States.
Ukraine. United Arab Emirates. United Kingdom. United States. U.S. Country combo box. United States. U.S. To change this.
That looks good.
Excellent. All right. So now we have the date fields. This is going to be
Edit.
the
Blank.
first
Type in
one is
text.
a date absolute. Did it
And there's
read
no.
that?
Let's see.
Date absolute edit. Blank. Type in text.
It does, but you don't know the format or anything that it wants.
Yes. So the problem here is that a couple of versions ago, Fluent Forms switched from having a visual description area, so like helper text for a field.
Described by. Yeah.
Yeah. So they used to have they'd have the label, and then there would be another optional field that you could stick in below it with things like how the heck to format it.
Yep.
They switched that, and they've now made it a tooltip, and that tooltip is not keyboard accessible. So I'm not surprised that your screen reader can't find it either.
Is there a
Date slash.
Oh wait.
Date slash time read only edit.
Oh,
Date.
You can just
Okay.
skip that field because you don't know how to fill it out.
this one looks bad too.
Date slash time read only edit. Blank. Use your reading.
So that's a mouse thing. You gotta. There's no
Yep. Okay.
keyboard.
Can you get out of tab to the next field?
Website edit. Blank. Type in
Yeah.
text.
The
Okay.
read only thing, you have to use your mouse. I think I've seen that before on a few websites before.
Terms
Yep.
and conditions checkbox not checked. To check, press space bar.
Oh well.
Oh, wait. What did it say?
So it said terms and conditions checkbox not checked. It just said terms and conditions.
That's not what it visually says.
Website.
So we have
Website edit. Terms and conditions checkbox not checked. To check, press space bar.
Yeah. So for me as a visual person, this is showing. So I'm looking at the code. It's got an ARIA label of terms and conditions, but then it has a span class that's attached to that for an input field that's a checkbox input field, and that's attached to the label with the ARIA on it. But then separately in a div is I have read and agree to the terms and conditions, which is a link, and privacy policy, which is also a link.
But it's just in a div.
You're not getting that as a screen reader user.
Right.
Okay.
Well,
Terms and conditions link.
that's a link.
Privacy policy link.
And
It's
that's a
not
link.
required. So,
Okay. Do you want me to try
but yeah,
submitting?
it's asking you to check it before you are able to know that what you're checking.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and submit. See how this goes.
Submit form button to activate. Press enter. Fluent Forms and dash forms.ec11eguide.com document.
Don't act.
So
It just.
it's submitted, and it's
Oh.
presenting a visual message that says, "Thank you for your message. We will get in touch with you shortly." But it's not telling you as a screen reader user any of that.
Right. It just basically read out the document title. I assume focus kind of like it
Your
refreshed.
focus got
thing.
lost.
Yeah. Is there a heading for that?
Fluent full thank you for your
Okay. I mean, you can, but it's not clear that that's what's happened. Your focus just gets lost and you kind of have to
Correct.
hunt.
Mm-hmm. All right. Ready to go to the next one?
Yep.
skip to content same. Formidable. Main region. Contact us group. Name edit required. Blank. Type in text.
So it's telling you that this is the name field,
Yes.
but there's a visual label that says first that goes with this field. But you
Okay.
can't see it.
Mhm.
It's also below the field, which means that if you have an autocomplete set up, the autocomplete would cover the label.
Okay.
So, but the bigger issue is that you're not getting the information that
Right.
this is a first.
I would have done I would have done the full name here.
Yep, because you're not getting it's a div, it's a description, it's not programmatically associated with anything. Yeah.
Yep. So should I do it right or should I do it how I would do it?
How you would do it,
All right.
because
Yep.
Edit required. Blank. Type in text.
No idea what this is, but it's required, so that sucked.
yes. So what happened is in the code, I'm seeing the label is for the field that is the first name, and there is no label. There's an empty label for the field that's the last name.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's not going well.
No, that's bad.
So try leaving it blank and continuing. See what
Okay.
happens.
Email edit required. Blank. Type in text.
Is that it says email.
Yeah.
Is that correct or no? I don't.
It's listed as an ARIA required true. So let's keep going through the form and see what happens.
All right. I'll just do it as if I wasn't the wiser.
Okay.
Phone edit. Blank. Type in text.
Okay. 555.
Message required. Message edit.
This is a test.
Favorite prime number edit spin box. Blank. A set of 1. Favorite types of chocolate group. Dark chocolate checkbox not checked. To check, press space bar.
Okay.
There we
Good.
go.
Nice.
Now we have a programmatically associated.
Checked. Milk chocolate checkbox not checked. Favorite fruit group. Bananas radio button not checked.
Hey, nice.
See, it
Bananas
makes a
radio
whole lot more sense with the labels.
Favorite grain combo box. Oats. To change the selection, use the arrow keys. Date absolute edit. Blank. Type in text.
Still don't know the format.
So there is a visual label for me that shows month / day / year. But of course, that doesn't show for you. So type whatever you want.
November 25th, 2024.
Website edit. Blank. Type in text. Privacy group. I agree to the privacy policy checkbox not checked. To check, press space bar.
Hey, look at this.
Read the whole thing.
Nice.
It's a minor miracle.
Checked. Privacy. Submit button to active. Alert. Date absolute is invalid.
So then your focus.
September 25th.
Well, that's hopeful to know it's invalid. It doesn't tell me what the hell I'm supposed to type into it, but
That's
start.
the problem. Yes. Is the data is invalid. Okay. What's wrong with it?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, we
Yeah.
just try typing the correct date. The month is going to be 09/25/2024.
Website. Privacy. Submit button.
Did
Privacy.
it keep
I
it
agree to the
checked?
privacy
'Cause I
policy
don't
checkbox
trust it
checked.
yet. Okay.
Submit. Formidable and alert. There was a problem with your submission. Errors are marked below. Alert. Last cannot be blank.
Last cannot be blank. So am
Yep.
I on?
Unfortunately,
Edit
it doesn't
required
tell
invalid
you.
entry. Blank.
So this is so you end up figuring out after the second time that last, which is weird because last comes first before the date. So why didn't it tell me about that first anyway? Or maybe it did and I just didn't see it. You know what I mean?
We weren't notified of it.
Yeah. All right, Andrews.
Email edit. Favorite prime for contact us group. Submit button. Unavailable. Formidable forms.ec11eguide.com. Formidable forms.ec11eguide.com. Formidable full same page links. Formidable.
So
Your responses were successfully submitted. Thank you.
Yeah. I had to, it basically loaded a new page. I went to the heading.
Correct. It reloaded the page.
Yeah.
And then went through. So
Not great.
Region. First name star edit required. Blank. Placeholder. E.G. John. Type in text.
Okay. Nice.
Email address star required.
What happened to the last name?
Email address star edit required invalid entry. Blank.
I put it in the default form.
Banner main region. Email address star edit required invalid entry. Blank. Placeholder. E.G. John at
I'm
.com.
not losing it. Okay.
No.
P-E-T.
Test at temp.com.
Phone number.
Oops.
Phone number edit blank placeholder E.G plus 13004005000. Type in text.
Do I actually have to write it like that? Plus, I'm not writing it like that. Who writes like that?
Yeah, I'm like, that's also painful to hear.
Message edit blank placeholder. Enter your message ... Type in text.
That's not required.
Favorite prime
No, it's
number edit message. Favorite prime number edit spin box to set the value. Favorite types of chocolate group. Dark chocolate checkbox not
I
checked.
just like
Checked.
checking chocolate.
Milk favorite oats combo
Oops.
to change this.
Oh, none of these are actually
Oats.
required, are they?
Street address edit
Nope.
blank placeholder.
I've been very committed to this form.
Street address edit blank placeholder.
I guess okay. I'm just gonna
apartment suite etc. Edit blank type in
cool.
city edit blank state/province edit blank place zip/postal code edit blank select country combo box select
Try the country combo box.
Ukraine.
See if you can
United
get
Kingdom US minor outline United States of America USA. Month edit spin box to set the value. Use the arrow keys or type the value.
Well, don't know what that's about. Is that birth date, current date? I don't know.
It's a month and it's a spin box, it said.
Right. There's no I don't know what I'm actually what date am I answering, you know? That's a rhetorical question. I don't know.
Like I said, I tried to pull up if I could get an absolute date. So like if you were entering,
yeah,
you know, when your dog was vaccinated, and then a relative
okay.
date when you want an appointment.
Okay.
Day edit spin box 225. Year edit 2024. Date relative. Year date relative edit blank placeholder. Choose date. Type in text.
Choose.
It's a big combo box thing.
Sounds like an edit.
Yeah, it's the calendar pop-up JavaScript box.
Website edit.
Off. Can I use arrow keys? Nope.
We're just going to mark that as inaccessible and go to the next field.
Website edit blank placeholder E.G HTTP/ consent star checkbox not checked required. To check press space bar.
Well, consenting to something, but don't know what, which is required.
Again, there's a big long statement with 2 links in it, and you don't know what you're consenting to.
I'm not filling it out.
Check.
Should I?
Terms and send message button. Privacy policy link.
Okay, well.
Terms and conditions link. Send message button to active.
Try.
Yep, try
alert.
it.
Dotted circle submitting ... Main region. Dotted circle. Thank you for contacting us. We will be in touch shortly.
Oh, I mean.
Forminator and -forms.ec.
That's helpful. I don't know what dotted circle.
Alert.
Yes, I don't know what dotted circle means, but I kept saying.
Same page form first name star.
Yeah. Sweet.
Okay. Yeah. So it submitted the form. It gave you the message. The message disappeared after a short period of time. And then you had a blank form again.
Sounds like a toast, kind of.
Yeah. We
Gravity
have
form,
high
same page link.
expectations for gravity.
Gravity.
Okay.
Main region. Your name required group. First edit required. Blank. Type in text. Required as pop-up.
Wow. Very required. All right.
Required. Last edit required. Blank. Type in text. Required as pop-up.
Very required.
Jesus.
At least you know it's your last name.
Yes.
Your email address required group. Email address edit required. Blank. Type in text.
Really wants your email address.
Yeah.
Com. Confirm email address edit required. Blank. Type in text. Required as pop-up.
Marty. It's so wordy. I think partly that's JAWS. Some of.
Your phone required edit required. Type in text.
I've never. This is really funny.
Your comments / questions required edit required. Blank. Type in text.
This is a test.
Favorite types of chocolate group. Dark chocolate checkbox not checked. To check press space bar. Checked. Favorite grain combo box. Oats to change this. Your address group. Street address edit. Blank.
You went
Type in
through
text.
a little fast.
Oh, do you want me to go back?
Yeah, just so that we can hear the screen reader. On it.
Okay. I was getting used to the.
Your comments. Favorite types of chocolate group. Dark chocolate checkbox checked. To clear checkmark press space bar. Milk chocolate checkbox not checked. To check press space bar. Semi-sweet chocolate checkbox not checked. Favorite fruit group. Bananas radio button not checked. Bananas radio button checked. 1 of 3. Pineapple radio. Strawberries radio button not checked. Favorite grain combo box. Oats. Your address group. Street address edit. Blank. Type in text. Address line 2 edit. Blank. City edit. Blank. Zip code edit. Blank. Date absolute edit. /
There's no state?
No.
Or province?
I put whatever the default was.
Your date absolute edit. / type in text.
// Okay.
Yeah. So below it, there is a visual label that is month / day / year.
Okay.
That's below it. which is the default location of where they put it. Again, I stuck with defaults.
Well, it's not required.
Date picker edit blank placeholder mm/dd/ai type in text.
All right, so this is the fancy date picker. So see if you can do anything with this one.
mm/blank.
Trying to arrow through.
Nope. Nope. All right, next field.
Website edit blank placeholder https/.
Okay.
Consent required group. I agree to the privacy policy. Checkbox not checked required. To check press space bar check required.
It actually
Privacy
read
policy
it.
link. Submit button to activate. Press enter.
Hello.
Gravity Forms and -forms.ec11eguide.com. Gravity Forms and Gravity. Thank you for heading level 1 Gravity Form. Thank you for contacting us. We will get in touch with you shortly.
And sometimes the internet's just slow, and I was like, "Is it doing anything?"
It took longer to submit than the other forms.
Mm-hmm.
In region, contact me form region. Name star edit required. Blank. Type in text.
Both. Yes. Full name is what that sounds like.
Again, I went with the defaults.
Email star edit required.
Wait, what is it? Hang on, I think it was
blank. Name star. Name star.
I'm just
name star V.
It's
name star I.
So what's happening visually? Because every time I type,
name star N.
It's doing stuff like that.
It's upset because you tabbed to the email field and it's showing a big alert on the email field. And I think now that's interfering with JAWS and causing some issues.
So they're validating before I've even
Correct. So they're flagging an error because you touched the email field and you left it blank. So now I think it's causing an interference with the screen reader.
Oops. Okay.
Email star edit required. Invalid entry has pop-up. Blank. Type in text. Is it a required field? Submit.
That was wordy and weird.
Because
Submit.
they've already put up an error message. Yes.
Okay.
Email. Submit. Email star. Please enter a valid email address.
It's very mad at
star.
me.
Email star. Email star. Oh, submit.
Oh, good Lord.
Email star M required.
It's freaking out. Okay. Well, that was not intentional. I was just like, wait, what?
Nope. Whatever they're doing to validate is
because I was trying to see if there was a last name field and then it freaked out. So, oh well.
Message star edit required. Blank. Type in text.
This test.
Message star E. Message star period.
I think it's doing it for every field, actually. Seems like.
God, that's annoying.
Favorite prime number edit spin box. Blank. 1. Favorite prime number 1.
Sure.
List with 3 items. Dark chocolate checkbox not checked. To check press space bar.
Ooh, well.
Yep. Check the dark chocolate
Milk
again.
chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate check. List with 3 items. Bananas radio button not checked.
Wait, it didn't read the label.
Right. It didn't read it for dark chocolate, the chocolate either.
Yeah, but it didn't read the favorite fruit, which is the label before bananas.
Right. It didn't read it for either one.
They have just a whole bunch of divs and spans. The favorite fruit, which is a visual label, is just divs and spans.
Favorite grain combo box. Oats to change the selection.
But they got that. Okay. All right.
Yep, because a different type of field.
Address edit. Blank. Type in text. Has pop-up. Address to edit. Blank. Type in text. Has pop-up. City edit. Blank.
So
type in
it
text. Has
keeps
pop-up.
reading out that it has pop-up, and it's trying to populate things with the pop-up, because I can see the pop-up is Washington. All right, see if you can select the state.
Delaware. Florida. Georgia,
Nope.
West Virginia,
Wait.
Wisconsin, Wyoming, Washington, D.C.
Okay. Sometimes they'll do District of Columbia. Sometimes, yeah. Okay.
Washington, D.C.
Okay,
Zip
that
edit.
works.
Blank. Type in text. Has pop-up. mm/dd/YYY.
What? Actually, I think my focus is lost. I don't even know where I'm at. It went boop.
So I had put I tried to put helper information onto this date absolute to tell you what format to use. And so it apparently skipped reading the date absolute and went straight to the month, day, year.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
So I'll just keep on going.
keep going.
Date absolute. mm/dd/YYY edit. Blank. Type in text.
Wait, so this is the field here? It sounds
Yes, you are now on the actual field.
like. Okay. It requires 2 tab presses to get to it.
It's because they put a tooltip in. Tooltips are not your friends.
Right. Okay.
Date absolute. MM/DD/date absolute.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Date absolute.
So did it
Date
actually
absolute.
work?
MM/DD/YYY edit 09/25/2020.
Jesus, that's painful for me to listen to.
Date/time relative edit blank type in text.
Date
So-
/ time.
I put whatever was the default.
I know, I'm just like confused
So
every
this
time I
is
hear
the
stuff.
big JavaScript pop-up.
Oh, can't.
I don't know if you
Website text
can.
blank edit.
Nope.
Website
Nope.
It just goes out
Blank.
of it.
website text field edit blank type in text.
Okay. Weird to have the type of input in the label, but all right.
It is actually
Web-
in the label. Yes.
Yeah, website text field. That's just say website. Anyway, okay.
Yeah, I
Privacy
couldn't
policy
actually
link.
find a URL field for Ninja Forms.
Ah,
So I put it as a text field.
Privacy policy.
oh, like an actual text field, not
Yeah,
as
I
a
couldn't
URL.
find
I
an
see.
actual
Okay.
URL field. I couldn't find input type equals URL, which was one of the basic input types. So I would have
Privacy
expected
policy
it.
link.
But
Privacy policy. Okay. It's a link.
I consent to the privacy policy star checkbox not checked required invalid entry to check.
I do like that privacy policy is first. Like it's a minor thing, but I do like that that's first. And yeah, anyway.
yes, so that
Required.
you have an opportunity to read the privacy policy before going to the privacy
yeah.
policy and accepting it.
Submit button to activate. Press enter. Ninja Forms and -forms.ec11eguide.com document processing. Contact me. Form submitted successfully. A confirmation email was sent to testattempt.com. Main region. Contact me. Form read.
Cool.
Head forms.
That was pleasant. That part.
Yeah. You actually knew that it got submitted and it was
Yeah.
accepted and
That
it sent
form
you a
submitted
confirmation and everything.
And the message doesn't seem to disappear. Like if I somehow I
Nope,
missed
it's
it.
still
Edit
there.
forms.
I like that. That's good. Keep that in there.
All right.
Anyway,
First name star edit required. Blank type in text.
cool.
Last
All
name
right,
edit.
no.
Blank type in text.
But last name's not required.
Apparently it's not.
Okay.
Leave it blank.
Okay.
See what happens.
Okay.
ERDA. Email star edit required. Blank type in text. Phone.
What?
Email.
What is that?
Phone edit. Blank type in text.
Jaws does weird stuff like that sometimes. I don't know.
Your inquiry star edit required. Blank type in text. 9 characters / 3
Whoa,
words. 10
that
characters.
was very jarring.
11 characters / 4 words.
Hmm?
12 characters / 4 words. 13 characters. 14, 15.
Oh. So let
Okay.
me explain what it's doing. So it has a little counter at the bottom, which tells you how many characters have been typed and how
Yeah.
many words have been typed. And it is apparently put ARIA on so that all of that gets announced.
So it's like it sounds like Aria, like assertive type deal. Like every time it gets an input.
Trying to read through the ARIAs. It's got a lot of ARIAs. Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
Audio now muted.
Oh, we're using JavaScript.
Audio now
What did they
unmuted.
do?
Getting very helpful.
What did they do?
I'm not entirely certain because I don't see ARIAs to announce any of this.
Favorite prime number edit spin box. Blank. To set the value, use the arrow. Dark chocolate checkbox not checked. To check, press space bar.
Nope. Label's not red.
Nope.
Checked.
Not programmatically associated is what I'm going to guess.
Milk chocolate check.
I'll check.
Semi-sweet chocolate checkbox not checked. To check, press.
You want me to hold off or keep going?
Yeah, it's not programmatically associated, so that's why it's not being read.
Okay.
Bananas radio button not checked.
Same here.
Yep, same issue.
Favorite grain combo box. Select ... To change the oaths.
Okay.
Address
worked.
line 1 edit. Blank. Type in text. Address line 2 edit. Blank. Type in text. City edit. Blank. Type in text. State combo box. Select ... To change the selection.
We try anyway.
Delaware. District of
Yep.
Columbia.
There we
Zip
go.
code edit. Blank. Type in text. Date absolute edit. // Type in text.
I don't know why is this funny to me. It's predictable.
Website edit. Blank. Type in text.
Oh, there's no relative date.
Nope.
Available.
There wasn't a relative date
Oh.
maker.
I consent to forms.ec11eguide.com storing my submitted information so they can respond to my inquiry star checkbox not checked required invalid entry. To check, press space bar.
Sure.
Check required.
Verbose.
Consent link. Submit button to activate. Press enter. WS alert. Error sending email. Could not instantiate mail function.
All right.
Okay, so it read off an error, but that's not actually being displayed on the screen.
So it's almost more accessible for me.
Yeah, so it scrolled all the way to the top and I don't see any visual errors. It's scrolled all the way to the top when you clicked submit and I don't see any issues.
Oh. Well.
So that's great.
Yes. It's actually very fascinating to me. I didn't know there were all these plugins available.